Well, you know, the jail staff is well aware that people who are despondent about getting arrested or are no longer getting the drugs they are addicted to may try to commit suicide. So here inside the jail, prisoners can't have belts. There's no laces in their shoes. And so if Mr. Ruth did try to hang himself, he might have been using torn up sheets from his bed. Robert Ruth is the guy suspected of helping gunman Charles Wallace hide from drug detectives after Wallace walked away from this court-ordered drug rehab facility. Ruth is accused of lying to detectives about Wallace's whereabouts in the days before the deputy-involved shooting. In fact, Ruth was seen loading motorcycles into a trailer at this home just moments before the deputies tried to pull over Wallace. Ruth also allegedly didn't return a detective's phone call while Wallace led police on this high-speed chase. Ruth was charged with rendering criminal assistance but managed to post his $100,000 bond. Ruth was rearrested last Wednesday on a domestic violence count, and 2 days later, corrections deputies found him without a pulse inside his jail cell.
Friday morning at shift change, our corrections deputies found Mr. Ruth unresponsive in his cell. They cut him down. He was hanging. They cut him down. They attempted to save his life by providing CPR.
And corrections deputies were able to get a pulse before he was transported to the hospital, where Ruth is being kept alive with the help of a respirator. Investigators know Wallace shot himself in his getaway car rather than go back to prison, and now they need to find out if his friend Robert Ruth was equally desperate to avoid any more time behind bars.
We're investigating the incident. He was found unresponsive. He did have a cellmate, so we want to understand how he became unresponsive.
Today, Ruth's family say they do not believe that Ruth would have tried to take his own life, and they fear that he became re-addicted to drugs after a home invasion robbery in May, where he was shot in the leg and then later given painkillers at the hospital. Reporting at the Spokane County Jail, Humphrey, KXLY4.